This is in fact the third season that we've had of the FIA Smart Cities program, and I've got to say it's going from strength to strength. It's a very important part of our agenda within the FIA to demonstrate how we can bring the concepts of mobility and sport together in a single platform. And I think that's a wonderful achievement and something to think about today.
We were convinced that what we wanted to bring to a city, it was not only a race. I think the race is the excuse for everything else that we build around it. And that's what really brings value, because we created Formula E to help change.
La movilidad es una transformación constante por la tecnología que vamos viviendo. Con tecnología, la inmediatez de la información y nosotros como actores de esta evolución avanzaremos con pasos firmes y seguros hacia una movilidad inteligente, incluyente y sustentable.
We are grateful that FIA bring this forum to reinforce the synergy between technology and mobilities.
L'Automobile Club, questo è un po' il discorso che volevamo fare, perché noi siamo molto impegnati come attenzione, come impegno per vedere questa tecnologia che sta venendo avanti sempre di più.
I think this is an amazing platform. It's a fantastic venue and event. It reaches out to people in all the parts of the world. It is taking place in the cities that are aspired by everyone. It's an inspirational event.
A smart city is a city that's actually fun to be in. So we just have to start somewhere. Each city should look at what they have right now. How do they make it more efficient by using it more effectively, and then adding the technology as it makes sense. So one step at a time, what makes sense in your city. If you have all those things, then great, you can jump to automated. But if you don't have any of those things, you have to look at what can you use your streets to make them more efficient right now. Some cities don't even have sidewalks, so like the basic things have to go in first.
The attitudes to mobility are changing, how people use services, how people's lives are changing, the demographics of the city. So Transportation Authority has to be alive to all these changes and to try and start to tailor the services accordingly.
We all here have a vision, and today with events such Formula E we can touch this vision because we can show that it's real, that it's possible.
If we are not able to include from the start citizens to co-design what could be the smart mobility in their city, we'll have a problem. So yes, technology is important, but also the societal part, so in other words, citizen voice, but also regulation. So we need also government, cities to regulate what will be the future of mobility.
Residents within a city want their city to be multimodal. They want to be able to have it be safe and easy to walk, to bike, maybe pollute less. That's what technology should be enabling. And what it shouldn't be is, to me, a smart city is not something that begins with the sensor or begins with a particular software solution. What a smart city should do is start with the actual needs of residents and let the technology be built around that. Because some creative startups and some larger companies too have found ways to capture data, put it together in ways that can be interpreted by cities to make better policy choices.
A smart city is a city where the city is making sure that technology serves the city and not the other way around. A smart city is a place that is future guiding, so welcomes innovation, but also makes sure that that innovation solves real problems. Is a city that is very clear about the problems it wants to solve, and also is a place where people inside the government actually are allowed to take thoughtful risks and occasionally to fail. In the service of learning and of growing and becoming innovative.
The solutions are everywhere, but it's not really integrated in a big scale. There is pockets of amazing solutions and smart cities out there, but people in our cities are also not learning from each other. I think the solutions for this can come from the smallest company. From the smallest idea can actually have the biggest impact in cities, in mobility.
two key things in the technology. One is data, so analyzing the data for us is key because of how we create the routes. And on the other hand, it's how we operate with the technology.
It was a wonderful experience presenting at the forum these past 2 days, and I'm really happy to be here. It's a great panel of experts that were judging the competition, and I thought that the quality of the other startups that presented was really great too. It was great to see such a diversity of products and people at the event.
The good thing about startups would be that we're able to fail faster and fail cheaper, and therefore the plan is to discover the solutions a little bit quicker. But ultimately everything has to be grounded in reality and I guess like practicality, and we work together with big corporations to figure this out and test it.
Being on the same platform as Formula E, which is really the revolution in racing with electric cars, it really gives us an opportunity to showcase our product on the global stage with the most advanced technologies in the world, because we believe that our technology is also going to revolutionize the world, and being a part of another technology that is in front of an audience and getting exposure is everything a startup could wish for.
We try to take some of the ideas that we have from racing and take those into the city. Things like how can we maybe save energy in buses? Can we use ideas from energy management in race cars and take those same ideas over to the road, into the real world? And maybe that's actually only just changing attitudes sometimes.